Now, our first guest might have thought landing a role in Coronation Street would see her hanging around the Red Wreck with a bag of sweets from Rita's cabin. However, as the soap's first schoolgirl mum at 13, she discovered her boyfriend was gay, was left for dead after a joyride, her serial killer stepdad nearly drowned her, and her drug-dealing brother tried to ruin her wedding. But did it all have a happy ending?
I thought you'd be pleased.
Pleased? What, pleased you stitched your own brother up?
Why are you on his side?
I'm not on anyone's side,
yeah,
Sarah.
well, you should be. You should be on my side. I'm your wife.
I don't hear you anymore.
Look, we can just talk about this once we get on the train.
No.
Can you just help me, please?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no, okay? Why do you keep rushing me into everything, eh? You rushed me into the wedding, you rushed me through the ceremony, and now you want to rush me off to Milan. This has got to stop now. We need to talk.
We can talk on the train.
We're not going anywhere.
Jason, why are you being like this? I have worked really hard to make all this happen, and now you're behaving like a spoiled child. Just, please, Jason.
Please welcome Tina O'Brien. That was the last we saw of you on screen.
Yes,
How long ago was that then?
It'll be 2 years in October, I think. Oh, November.
And Sarah's in Milan.
She is. She's sunning herself in Milan as we speak.
And will they sort of carry that on so that you have the option of coming back, or are you definitely leaving, or what, where are we?
Well, as it stands now, I've left. I mean, obviously, there is always the possibility that Sarah will return.
Yeah, because you still phone quite a lot, don't
yes,
you?
Yes, and obviously, yeah. Hi, Mum, you all right? Hi, Gran.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's David there, so you know she might need to go and beat him into submission one day.
Right. How long were you on the soap for?
8 years.
So you started when you were
16.
Oh my gosh, you've grown up, haven't you, in sort of front of the nation?
Yeah.
Do you think that affected sort of you going into your adult years?
I think that I was very lucky that at the time that I started Coronation Street, I had a group of friends that were very normal in college, and I wanted to be just like them. So if anything, I was more like, oh no, not the show busy thing, because I wanted to fit in with my friends. So I think it probably did me a lot of good at the time, yeah.
So do you miss it?
I miss working now. I've got a little girl, she's 8 months old.
Yes,
and
congratulations.
Thank you very much, and she's fantastic, and I love her to bits, and I've really enjoyed being a full-time mum. However, I think my feet are starting to get slightly itchy now that I'd like to do something for myself.
Right.
You've got a constant reminder, haven't you, in that your boyfriend, or are you married?
No, my boyfriend, right.
Because, yeah, you met him. We didn't meet him on the soap, did you? Met him before there?
Well, actually, talking about first impressions, I met Ryan when we were 13 and we were in drama together. Oh. And his first drama lesson, I had to kiss him on stage.
Did he make a good impression?
Well, I thought I was fantastic. And afterwards, I really fancied him. And then this boy came up to me and said, Brian Thomas says you're a sloppy kisser, which...
Because he was so experienced at 13.
Exactly. So I was just like, don't care, but in front of all my friends, I was absolutely devastated.
So how long after that was it till you...
Oh gosh, years and years later, I saw him at a wedding and he was wearing a suit and I really fancied him, but I'd seen him for years before that and never in that way, but just standing there in this beautiful suit, he looks so handsome.
Well, I do love a man in a suit.
Oh, I know, there is something about a man in a suit, actually.
Is it a bit strange, because of course he still works on Corrie, he plays Jason on Corrie, and so he's coming back telling you about his day, and you've sort of know everybody and know everything.
It's a strange experience, but it's quite nice, because I think I'm in the fortunate position that I'm getting to be a full-time mum. I think I'd hate, actually, to be missing out on all these first, like, Scarlett, my little girl, she said Dada for the first time on Friday, and she's now crawling and all these things. And I think if I was working ridiculous hours, I think as a mother, I'd feel that guilt. Well, as a mother, you've always felt guilt, but...
Give it another few months, love, you won't be able to wait to get out.
Running out the door.
But have you sort of, especially for you know, the first baby, have you turned into one of where you're just so worried that you're going to kill them in some way?
Well, actually, I'm involved in a campaign that's about Child Safety Week, and it's all about sort of educating people, well, letting people know about the dangers, for example, like hair straighteners, you know, and that lots of children are getting burned. And I think
sort of leaving your hair straighteners around when they're still hot and the kids reach up and
or standing on them. Apparently there's been like a 50% increase in burns with like children, so so I'm involved in that, and obviously being a first-time mum, I am very aware of all the dangers, but I'm trying to also remember that she's got to fall over, she's got to get in scrapes and things like that. I don't want to be the kind of...
Monotoning.
Exactly, yeah. I want to
know.
also give her her own independence.
It is hard though, isn't it? I remember you just have to get your head into a different... It's like plugs was the first thing I remember thinking about. And once you have set your house up to make it childproof so that they can... What they can do is fall over and bang their heads or get dirty or, you know, those kind of things is fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
You feel better.
Yeah,
because you're not like this.
Yeah.
And they then don't hurt themselves nearly as much if you just let them
See,
get
I
on
made
with
mine
it.
childproof and they still get in.
Yeah, I've done mine as well.
Window locks, everything.
We were talking earlier about sort of exercising in an age-appropriate way. Of course, you're a youngster, so you can sort of leap about like a mad thing. But have you sort of consciously done that since the baby, or are you not bothered?
Well,
or?
since Scarlett's been born, actually, while I was pregnant, I got that thing, can't remember what it's called, but where your muscles split in the, the middle.
Yeah.
And so ever since then, I've been conscious of trying to... Not a nice thing, I tell you. I've been trying to sort of bring that back together again. Whether it will happen or not, I don't know.
Bring it back together? Is that not an
Apparently
operation?
so. I don't know.
Denise Lewis, the Olympic athlete, said to me, "You can try, but it'll never happen."
Oh, thanks very much. Yeah.
So I took her at her word and didn't bother.
Yeah.
Eat another pie then.
So it's Child Safety Week is all this
It
week,
is,
isn't it? We're going
yes.
to put all the details up on our website, and we hope to see you back on the screen soon.
Thank you very
Brilliant.
much.
Thank you so much for
Lovely to
joining
meet
us.
you all.
Thank you. Tina O'Brien, everyone.